Look at me, the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you.
Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name is Amy, and today I'm doing a pick a card all about who have you triggered. So I'm going to be getting letters and charms at the end of each group so we can find out some initials, maybe some names, and more details on who you've triggered. I also have four piles of cards here. I've done a little bit of a pre-shuffle, and I'll be pulling as I go as well to clarify the cards. Now, if this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's so good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what is up? How are you? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I truly appreciate you guys being here. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. A link to my new website is down in the description box below, along with all the links to my social media. All right, so I guess you can see before me these four piles with the four little skulls. The skulls are your psychic linking object, and I'm going to show those up close to you so you guys can get a closer look. Group 1 is the white skull. Group 2 is the bird skull. Has some cool symbols on the top. Group 3 is this skull stash box. It's got skulls all the way around it. Group 4 is the black skull. Okay, so those are your selections. I will insert a little video with some backing music, and you guys can kind of chill out and see which group you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one group, there's probably more than one person you have triggered or more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures on the other side. Bye, guys.
Some sort of pain, you caused a permanent stain, which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear, I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here, the sound of deafening fear. You gon' die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, K-N-I-F-E, right in your side, you will never see me coming. You gon' die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, K-N-I-F-E, right in your side, you will never see me. My energy is next level, so damn you better be careful. I got an angel and devil, he stabs me straight in the temple. I'm ready to be a rebel, I've got a lot of potential hidden inside of this vessel. That shit is so exponential. I need a first class ticket to the top, no limit. I don't play no gimmicks, I'ma take you to the clinic. If you want a taste, come at me and you will be replaced. They won't find a trace of you anywhere or any place. You gon' die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, K-N-I-F-E, right in your side, you will never see me coming. You gon' die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, K-N-I-F-E, right in your side, you will never see me coming.
Hey, Group 1, let's find out who you have triggered, all right? Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. So you just want to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I will be pulling more cards for clarity. And at the end of the session, I'll be getting letters and charms. We'll be finding out more about this person that you've triggered. Okay, so we have chamomile, relax. Okay. We have memories, rosemary. Who have you triggered? We have cloves, gossip. Oh my. I think while you've been chilling, while you've been just kind of like doing your thing, you've had some people talking about you. I'm feeling like the holidays, maybe while you've been relaxing or, doing your holiday stuff, people have been talking about you. Hedonist, light attributes, inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Ooh. Wow. So I feel like you've triggered somebody because maybe you've been taking it easy. Maybe they think you haven't been working very hard. They've been judging you for kind of relaxing. I'm feeling a couple of different things here, so let's keep going. Let's get into this energy here. Servant, light attributes, delights in serving others with a free and loving heart. I'm being drawn to the shadow attribute, though. Using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. Oh, okay. Mystic, light attribute, reveals, however you say that word, in intimate union with the divine. Shadow attributes, delusional rapport with the divine. Okay. Yeah, you're being judged harshly. Someone is so triggered by you. And it's interesting. The arts, creativity, passion for your craft. Wow. Okay. Illumination, hidden truths revealed, a clear path ahead. Weakness, easily broken time after time. Frog, it is time to release the muddy thoughts. Let's see. Eat healthier, sing, meditate, pray, and protect your fucking energy. Okay. This is so interesting. Kangaroo, stay in the fight and stay determined. Your faith and hope together will bring you success in your chosen path. Cute little kangaroo. And we have Black Swan, psychic attacks have been sent to you. Black salt cleansing is needed to break free from them. Okay. All right. Couple of things here that I'm feeling like straight off. I'm feeling, first of all, I think some of you guys are triggering somebody because you're making something look easy. And for some of you, this has to do with work. And you've taken some time off, and some people are talking about you in your absence, okay? And a lot of them don't feel like you deserve the time off, like you want to have a good time, but you don't want to do the work. Some of them are realizing how hard your job is as well. Also, there are people gossiping about how things come so easy to you, even though these are different stories. So take what resonates here. How things come so easy to you, but they're actually quite difficult as well. And some people are talking about how weak they think you are. You have rattled somebody. Like somebody feels very almost insulted by your it's almost like this is someone, I need some clarity here. This is someone who maybe you work really, really hard, but you require downtime. It's not like something that you can skimp on. Like you have to unplug to be productive. And there are people around you who think you take too much time off or you need too much alone time, and they judge you for it. Okay, maybe you like to go out and have a good time and these people judge you for it. It feels like people in authority. It could be people you work with. It also could be people in your family, like your parents, siblings, aunties, uncles, that kind of thing, grandparents even. I do feel like the people who are talking about this, I do feel like the gossip is pretty negative. So when they get to talking negatively about you, it feels like a psychic attack. And it feels like they talk about, they don't think you're grateful for what you have. Some of you guys, we all are at different places in life, but, maybe you've been really down because you're not as prosperous as you once were or want to be. Maybe your career is moving quite well, but because of our economy, it doesn't feel like it. That message has come through in another reading as well. But these people are very triggered by you. This could be parents who want you to move out and you're not ready because the economy is crazy, or people you're working with, they want you to get on your own. And the thing is that, hang on, my cord is all, there we go. The thing is that you're really talented here. Like, you definitely have skills and abilities to be independent. And I feel like you're leaning into your intuition. And I feel like you're being misunderstood. Because I feel like some people think that you're lazy. And you're really not. You just have a way of making hard things look easy. And I want to tell you, Group 1, that doesn't work to your advantage. Okay, I share my stories because I hope they help you know that you're not alone, and I understand this. I had a problem doing this at work. I made difficult things look easy because I powered through things. I just could focus on things and get them done. And it really didn't serve me well. It turned me into a workhorse where I could take on a lot more work than some other people could. And it's time for you to start balancing that energy out. It's time for you to start taking more of your time at work. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. I'm feeling like you need to be more strategic with your energy because people are getting really triggered and threatened by you. You're a go-getter, okay? And the truth is that when you focus this much with your job, what you do, work, school, whatever this is, if this resonates, then you know your focus is really intense and you need a lot of time alone. You need time to decompress. You may party. You may go on spring breaks that are wild and crazy. You may like to have a good time. And I feel like you may be a little bit depressed right now because you don't have maybe the money you used to go do those things, so you're trying to figure it out, and you're being judged because like maybe you're trying to figure out what you're going to do for spring break or vacation this year, and people are like, you can't go on vacation, you can't do that, you don't have any money, there's no money. And for you, vacation might be something that's like a mental health thing. You have to have it in order to be able to do what you do in life, So I feel like people are just triggered because I feel like with this hedonist here and relax, I'm just feeling like people are really judging you for being lazy. They're triggered by it. And the truth is, some of you guys aren't lazy, okay? You're not lazy. Some of you guys have like health issues, like you have chronic illness or something like that. So you go to work, you put your heart and soul into it, you do your job, you give everything you have, and then you go home and you collapse. I understand this because I did this for years. And I want to encourage you, whatever's going on with you health-wise, mental health-wise, get some help, okay? Get some help. Do not allow people to judge you. If you have health issues that cause you to kind of like, you commit to things because you really want to do them. I still do this. Like you really want to do them, but your health won't quite let you. Yeah, I got invited to like go to a concert like recently, like in the last 3 months, and I really wanted to go, but it was in the middle of me starting my chemotherapy, and I just couldn't go. I just could not go. And the masking thing is a really big deal for me, and all the vaccines and everything. So I couldn't go, but I really wanted to go. And, of course I said yes, and I couldn't go, and it's just disappointing for everyone, and it's hard, so I understand. So don't beat yourself up for saying yes to things and having to back out or having to take rest time or having to rest more than other people. you are yourself. You know your vessel the best. You know your stress level. Do what you need to do, okay? To keep yourself healthy. I'm going to pull 3 of these cards. Tell me more about who is triggered by group 1. Okay, we have the Page of Cups here in reverse. We have the 8 of Hazards. And we have the Devil. Ah, okay. I'm getting, I feel like this is someone who at one time you may have been friends with. You may have a relationship with. I feel like you may be younger. There may be an age difference or a difference in position, be this family or at work. You know, let's clarify this little Page of Cups here. I'm going to take this card that stayed on the table, the 3 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this person may actually appear as a friend. They may be very friendly with you, but they're talking shit behind your back. They're very triggered by you. This person is threatened by you. They think you get away with a lot. If you have an illness and it's well known at work or in your family, they think you use that. Like you're not really as sick or you don't really have the issues that you say you do. Listen, when you have chronic illness or chronic health problems, that's pretty common. Okay, people like to judge people who have health problems. I don't know what this is about, but most people, I'm kind of glad, you know, most people don't understand what it's like to have a chronic illness because it is horrible. But there are days I'm like, I wish you could just walk in my shoes for 5 minutes. Like, this is fucking difficult. It's difficult to try to function like this, you know, and if you keep pushing yourself to meet these people's expectations, eventually your health is going to get the best of you. So I think you doing what you can do, in fact, some of you guys need to pull back at work or school or whatever this is. You need to balance your energy even more. You need to be resting even more. Remember, you don't owe anyone but your boss an explanation. And with that, you can get a doctor's note. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really nobody's fucking business at work or even school what's going on except the people who really matter. Okay? And I feel like people think you're squeaking by or you're skating by on something, and they're talking. Like, there's a group of people talking about you, and when they talk, they send this hateful energy with the Devil here. We have the 6 of Hazards in reverse. Yeah. Some of them, like, they're talking about like you getting fired or getting kicked out of school. If this is family, like they're worried you're going to lose your job. Or where are you going to get the money? There are judgments here from being triggered as far as like you're immature, you're a baby with your pain. And you know what, man? I just got to say, as someone who has lived most of my life in excruciating levels of pain that has not been dealt with well with medication, that is a really incredibly deep and low blow. And I feel like whoever this is for you, and we're going to get some letters here in a minute, I think if you know who this is, you need to reassess your relationship with this person, okay? Because their lack of compassion, their lack of empathy for you, no matter the smiling face they put on, they're fake as fuck, and they don't deserve to have you, okay? They really don't, because you're a good person, and you're doing the very best you can with the cards you've been dealt. And I'm real proud of you, okay? You be good to yourself. Fuck those people. You be good to yourself, okay? Let's get you some letters and some charms. Hey, group 1, these are your letters and your charms. These could be your initials, their name, your name, a word, where you work, a screen name. Just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. Okay, I'm going to read your letters for you. We have YEYK XDUBTAALCHTANR GEZMGPMERANK. All right. You have quite a few charms here. I just want to say I have my ancestor, my indigenous Native American like ancestor coin. You definitely have ancestors and archangels around you. If you have health issues, I feel like group 1, a lot of you have like serious health issues. And I feel like your ancestors and these archangels are coming around to help you heal also help you balance your energy. You know, healing looks different for different people, and a balanced life for those of us who have chronic illness or illnesses that we deal with off and on all our lives looks different. Our wellness looks different, and the flow of our life looks different. How we are able to work, the kinds of work we are able to do. Many of us cannot clock into jobs, you know, or if we can, it's not like how everyone else does, right? So I need for you to not judge how you work or the amount of rest that you need. Instead of judging yourself for this, I need you to start working with it. If you can find peace with the flow of what your body needs, you will start to find that your work becomes more fulfilling, more profound, and you find the flow and you find the work that's more fulfilling for you, that brings you more meaning to your life. Because when you have health issues, mental health issues, whatever these issues are for you, when you find, I think it becomes even more important that when you have work, if you can do something that's meaningful, it helps. It helps get you through the day. You know, if you can do something that you would halfway enjoy, right? I know not all of us are able to do that, but if you're able to do a little something that brings you joy, that can bring you some income, you're on your way, you know, to getting into a space where creating money also creates fulfillment for you. And I think that's really important when you struggle with your health. We have the owl here. You have a lot of wisdom that's been gained through your experiences. And I think you're very wise. I think you're very smart. And honestly, I think people are triggered because you are so intelligent, because you are so gifted, because they're threatened by you at work and they feel like you're getting by with so much. They would rather think that you're taking advantage of people other than that your boss, wherever this is, your family, whatever this is, they value you so much that they make reasonable accommodations for you because they understand the chronic illness or the situation you're in. Now, there are people judging you, and you know, I hate to say this, but group one, you're always going to have people triggered by you. You're always going to have people judging you for the decisions you have to make, because I feel like group one, you're always going to have to put yourself first, and people are always going to judge you because when you put yourself first, it tends to put other people out a little bit sometimes because it can be a big deal. And it's because your vessel requires rest. Your mind requires rest. You require a recharge. And sometimes if you don't give your body that, you get sick, you collapse, you have to withdraw, you're unable to fulfill your obligations. So you're learning balance, and I encourage you to continue to strive for balance in your life, okay? And we have the guitar here, and I'm feeling like you guys need to spend some time with your creative gifts, okay? Your creativity is really the key to you doing something in your life that is way more fulfilling. We have all these shells here, and I'm feeling like you're probably a water sign, or again, you're just highly creative, highly intuitive. You're very protected by these archangels. If you don't work with archangels or you never have, I encourage you to. You may also, we have some fairy energy here. You may align with fae energy as well. Work with the fairies, you know, work with fae energy if you're interested in that. And I feel like with the bull's head here, I'm feeling like you're very determined. That determination has helped bring you this far. Don't allow people to judge you because you need to have a good time, because your vessel requires release, catharsis, okay? Many times, especially when you have chronic illness and trauma, those things tend to go hand in hand. And we haven't quite put it all together medically, but we know, like with example, lupus, they know that for some reason, a large majority of people who have lupus have certain kinds of trauma. They don't really understand how it works together, but somehow it works together. And a lot of times you have to have mechanisms of release of the body physically fun is one of those ways. Letting loose, partying, that kind of thing helps relieve the stress. Because when you have trauma, a lot of times your body tenses up. It's just a subconscious reaction to being hypervigilant, which causes a kind of an inflammatory response because you're so tense all the time. So you trigger like this immune system issue because you're so tense, you become inflamed, and it's just a vicious cycle. So that's just an example of why the body needs to relax. Relaxing the body helps kind of get inflammation, I don't want to say under control, but it's not as like, it helps calm that cycle. It's one way we can calm that cycle, and that's just an example. And I feel like you guys probably need to drink some more water, and eat some more different colored vegetables if you can. I know that we have all kinds of different health issues here, so please, listen to your doctor and do as you're advised. But do not let these people you trigger, because I know when I first got really sick, I was judged very harshly. Okay. And I was always afraid my whole life of people thinking I was lazy when, I was a kid. I was exhausted all the time, and I thought it was normal. I thought everybody got tired like I did. And I don't think they did. I think I was sick. And I thought, I guess I am lazy because I'm tired all the time, but I wasn't. I was sick. So don't allow other people's judgments to keep you from doing what you need to do for yourself. Okay. All right, group one, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you want to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you, beautiful magical creatures, next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that chose this really cool bird skull with all the cool magic symbols on it. This is going to be your reading all about who have you triggered. All right, I'll be getting more cards to clarify, and at the end, I'll be pulling letters and charms to find out more about who have you triggered. All right, so keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates. All right, we have tea tree, binding. Oh, okay, who have you triggered? We have intuition, mugwort. Who have you triggered? We have chili pepper, ferocity. This is interesting. Child magical, shadow attributes, pessimism, depression, disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. Okay. Yeah, this is really interesting energy. Okay. We have monk nun. I'm reading the shadow attributes. Negative judgment of the physical world. Excessive piety. We have rescuer. Shadow attributes. Assumes that the rescued will reciprocate. Keeps the rescued one needy. Okay. We have psychic visions, premonitions, and intuition. We have happiness, pure joy, euphoria, gifts from spirit or man. I think someone's really jealous here. We have skunk. Someone is trying to box you in a corner, and it's giving you anxiety. They underestimate that when you are pushed, you will come out swinging on their ass. Exactly. Okay, we have crow. You are going through a dark night of the soul. Remain calm. This is a purge and release to renew you. We have vulture. People need to leave shit in the past. They don't know how hard you worked to change. Don't allow them to pick on you anymore. Okay, you guys, you have triggered someone because you're powerful. Okay. I feel like you guys are probably psychic or gifted in some way. I feel like for some of you, this won't be for all of you, but someone has tried to bind you or keep you from succeeding. They've tried to keep you small. They don't like how fierce you are. Maybe you're coming out more as who you are, like you're living more authentically in your truth. They don't like it. They want you to stop that shit. It triggers them. When they see you living your truth, they're triggered by it. They hate it. They want you to shrink yourself. They don't want to see you happy. This person hates seeing you happy. You have a past with this person. This person knows the old you. They don't know this new person, and they don't like this new fierce you. You are unafraid, and they don't like it. They don't like this unafraid energy. I'm going to pull a little bit more from this Animalistic Desires and Messages deck from the Abyss Tarot. Tell me more about this group here, this triggered person. You know what? I feel like whoever this is, I feel like they should be ashamed of themselves. Like, you've been through some shit. You have worked very fucking hard to get to this happiness. This did not happen overnight. You've worked on your gifts, whatever they are, be them, artistic, be them your psychic intuition, be it your job, be it going to school, be it getting your shit together, be it a glow up, be it working out, be it whatever this is. You have worked really hard on this. Like, you just didn't wake up and everything was how it is. Like, you put your heart and soul into this shit. How dare they? How dare they try to steal your shine or steal your happiness or hate on it? They're triggered by it because they can't do this shit. This took time. This took power. This took someone saying, you know what? I don't want to do that shit anymore. I don't want to be that person anymore. I've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. This is someone who hit bottom in their life and they were at a crossroads. That's you. And you decided. And it doesn't mean, you may be in the midst of this change and someone is watching your changes. They're watching you grow in your power and they are fucking triggered. And they do not like the new person you're becoming. You're not really becoming a new person. You're just letting the truth of you come forward. And they don't like it. They want you to go back into your little turtle shell and be a turtle. And, it's because they never knew you. They knew their expectations of you. They didn't know the real you, okay? We have Possum. Are you up for the conversation with your inner child to heal and stop numbing the pain? Give yourself the love your inner child always longed for. Boom. That is what you're doing. When you heal your inner child, when you self-parent your inner child, you change the motherfucking game, okay? Everything changes. I'm telling you from experience. You probably know because you're doing it. Obstacles that used to be like mountains to move, they shrink and become anthills. Things that you thought you could never do in a million years, you do without even really thinking about it anymore. You become very impressive to other people. You also become very intimidating. You are someone who has been willing to lose people to be who you are. And you know what? That can be a real challenge in life. Are you willing to lose everyone and everything to sing your own song? To live in the truth of who you are? And you answered the call and said yes. If you don't resonate with that, then this is not your group. Okay, because this group is for people who are very fiercely proud of their authentic self and have worked their own particular kind of magic, be it, healing their inner child, be it walking powerfully in themselves, manifesting the fuck out of their life, and not apologizing anymore for who they are. It takes a very strong soul to do this. Take it slow. Your heart is accident prone. You're too kind-hearted to those who don't deserve your kindness and love. Yes. 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 Okay. So that tells me this person who is triggered by you, and honestly, this feels like hate envy. You have been very kind to this person. You have been more considerate and more compassionate than they actually deserve. And I feel like Some of you guys, when the letters come out in a little bit, you're probably going to be like, I knew it. You already, with this intuition card here, you probably have a good idea who this is. It's time. It's time for you to take care of these hating motherfuckers who are in your energy, okay? They do not deserve you. You've had to put up with people like this your whole life. You don't have to put up with them anymore, okay? Do not be afraid to go it alone because there's a lot of happiness coming for you. You are a magical child. You're the magical child. You are the monk nun. You are the positive aspects of those archetypes. You have a lot going for you. You're very powerful with this ferocity here. And people can come against you. They can be triggered by you and try to work against you, but it is not going to work out well for them because you've entered a whole new era. I want to say the villain era, your villain era. We have Roadrunner. Let's see. It's more brave to walk away than to stay with someone who gives you the runaround. Stop chasing them. You're worth so much more. This person here, it's time to walk away from this person, this triggered person. And it feels like family or friend. And it's friend that feels like family. So it could be a partner. But I just don't feel partner for a lot of you. This feels like mother or sister or brother or best friend, okay, or brother or sibling, something like that. It feels improper is what it feels like to me. It feels like somebody who shouldn't be hating on you, somebody who shouldn't be like, they should be happy that you're rising in your power, happy that you are living in your truth. I do not understand family members or close friends who get so triggered by someone living their truth and getting to this state of happiness. Why would anyone be triggered by a loved one becoming happy? I guess it's because your happiness and you living your truth, it triggers something deep within them. Because there's something about what you're doing that they feel they can't do. And that's real sad. So I feel like the hope is that by you living authentically and doing your thing and rising in your fierceness, that maybe someday they'll be able to do it too. But 9 times out of 10, they won't, because this took a lot of power to do. Not everyone's built for it, y'all. Not everyone's built like this, okay? They're just not. They're not built for it. I'm trying to shuffle these big old cards, and I'm having a hard time today. Okay, let's get some zombie tarot here. I'm going to try to shuffle them one more time. Okay. Tell me more about group 1. Tell me more. I'm hearing I'm disappointed. Maybe you're disappointed in them. But I feel like they're disappointed in who you are. Listen, don't feel sad. Don't feel bad. This is who you are. Never apologize for who you really are. If they can't handle the truth, then fuck them. I'm sorry. If it's your family, oh well. Sometimes your family isn't your blood. And that's something that we're all about to find out. That our true families many times have nothing to do with our DNA. Our true families are built of spirit. Right. Yeah. Even here on earth, that can be so. Okay. We have the 8 of Cups. Yeah. Moving on. I feel that. I feel you moving on. We have strength. Yeah. You're just going to have to move away from this energy, the 5 of Wands. Because this person, they are never going to stop feeling this way. And honestly, it's just going to get worse. This 5 of Wands energy, it's just going to get worse. It's not going to get any better. The more you live authentically, the more triggered this person's going to be. And you will never be able to make them happy. Nothing you do will make them happy as long as you're living your truth. They need you to go back and shrink yourself. And you can't do that. You can't go back. It doesn't work that way, does it? No, it doesn't. You can't go back. They're just going to have to be triggered. We have the Queen of Wands here. Fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. triggered. You know what I'm hearing? That dumb bitch. That dumb bitch. You think you have me fooled. I see you. We have the 5 of hazards, so 55. Yeah, they just want to fight. They want to start fights with you. They want to provoke you. They want to keep the conversation going in the negative. And what I'm getting from Spirit here is for you to continue to lean into your gifts, lean into your authentic self, keep going towards the things you're curious about, keep going towards your creativity, go towards the things that make you happy, seek your own fulfillment within yourself. And seeking fulfillment within yourself will help bring to you people, places, and things that bring in your like soul family, your soul tribe. Sometimes your family isn't your blood, y'all. It just isn't. Okay, let's get you guys some letters and some charms. Okay, group 2, these are your letters and your charms. Now, these could be your initials, their initials, a name, a word, something meaningful. So just take what resonates here. I'm going to read your letters off for you. We have EMRAMEDAYBSM, NYUN, JGAXFTOCZJ. Okay. You have quite a few charms here. First of all, we got that witch's hat. That's always about power for me. You're very powerful. You may not realize how powerful you are, but to do what you've done, to walk in ferocity is powerful. Okay. And I think for you, I think your ancestors, the angels, God forms, spirits that are around you, they really want you to start acknowledging your own power. Once you can really acknowledge your own power, a lot of things can change. Being consciously aware of your power, it really can help. We have the wheel here, help the wheel turn. I feel like karma is beginning to turn in your favor as you deal with these very real issues about people that are triggered by you. Okay. You're always going to have people in life who are triggered by you. You're always going to have people who parasite off your energy, or, well, in this case, they used to parasite off your energy. They can't parasite off your energy because they're parasiting off a mask that you wore, expectations that you fulfilled. You're not doing that shit anymore. So they're starving. And they want the mask back. And if they can bully that back, if they can make you put that mask back on, they will. But they're not going to be successful here because you have a lot of really beautiful energy going on in your life right now. I feel like there's a lot of intuition popping for you. You need to listen. Okay. When you get repeating signs and synchronicities, the universe is talking to you. That isn't coincidence. For a long time, I would be like, oh, that's coincidence. Oh, that's coincidence. Well, after, the 4th or 5th time, it's no longer coincidence. Okay, there's something bigger going on there. Okay, so please pay attention because I feel like your spirit guides are trying to get your attention. Also, I feel like for some of you, you may have Athena reaching out to you, or Lilith or Hecate reaching out to you. We have the owl here. Look into the owl as a spirit guide as well. Very wise spirit guide. I feel like that you just have a lot of wisdom to share. Also, I feel like your guides want to help guide you to a new paradigm. There may be a new religious paradigm or philosophy or meditation or some kind of practice they're trying to help open up for you that will help you deal with some of this triggered energy. Because I feel like for some of you, this is like family energy that is triggered by some changes they've seen in you. And it's just you becoming more of yourself and they don't like it. And here's the thing, it's not their life, it's your life. And you were given this gift of life to live as you are meant to in your authentic truth. And I think you're doing a beautiful job, and I applaud you. It's very difficult to do, and keep going. You're doing a beautiful job. All right. Okay, group 2, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, let me know down in the comments below. If you want to see more videos like this one, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Group 3, all of you that selected the skull stash box, this is going to be your reading all about who have you triggered, who is triggered by you. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. So just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. I will be getting letters and charms at the end of this group, as well as pulling more cards as I need for clarity. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first card we have here is Rose, Romance. Okay, well, this is interesting. Okay, we have Basil, Reconciliation. Who have you triggered? Have you triggered an ex? Turmeric, Diversity. Okay, all right. Okay, we have Poet. Expresses soul insights in symbolic language. The shadow attributes is turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. Destroyer. Shadow attributes intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have artist, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. The light attributes, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Okay. All right, let's see what these cards say. We have communication breakthrough. And we have signs from spirit, synchronicities, codependence, addictions. Magpie, they now realize you were their Bonnie to their Clyde. Their heart chakra is open for you. Oh my, this feels like an ex or someone who is highly attracted to you. Maybe you have someone or you're not interested in them. Buffalo, after all the blocks, you are moving forward now. Don't let anyone fuck with your path and blessings. Yes, we are entering Mercury retrograde. Okay, this is a timeless reading, but we are entering Mercury retrograde, and this feels like an ex, feels romantic, that may be triggered to show back up. Okay, you guys, if that resonates, this is going to be your reading, and you guys need to be ready. You need to be ready. Okay, soldier up. All right, because you may have an ex that comes back up. Okay, you closed a chapter, and you are now free to create a new chapter in a new book, Butterfly. You may not be with someone, but for some of you, you are, and they are incredibly jealous, highly triggered. For some of you, you've just moved on and you've done your thing. You've got your shit together. You've let them go. You've freed yourself of the codependency of this relationship. And this destroyer energy feels like Aries, feels like fire. Gonna pull from the Hermetic Tarot. It feels like they don't want anyone else to have you. And they're pissed off that someone else could be with you. The very idea that someone else might get to touch you absolutely drives them insane. This person they may be having moments of rage alone. Very jealous, okay? And I'm getting like clear from the cards that you are free to move on and do not look back. If this person comes back in the next 30 days and tries to talk to you, do not talk to this person. I usually tell people, go with your guidance, but the guidance here is pretty much like this person is destructive. They have addictive patterns that they have not gotten rid of. They have destructive patterns that they still have. The reasons you're not with them still remain. They have not changed. You, however, have changed, okay? Whether you have a person in your life or not, I think you're getting more attention, or you're going to be getting more attention. However this plays out. And I just feel like there's been messages exchanged here that there have been words said that you can't take back. They can't take back. There's been harsh words here. There's been, I feel like, emotional neglect here. There's been things done that cannot be taken back. There's been damage done to your psyche, to your heart. I don't feel like your heart was treated very well by this person. This person got out of line with this destroyer. I don't want to trigger anybody, but this feels like someone may have, laid hands on somebody. If you need help, please go seek it. I have all kinds of phone numbers down in my description box, okay? Don't ever let anyone put their hands on you. All right? This pisses me off. I'm kind of mad at this motherfucker. That's not cool. Yeah, this person doesn't deserve you. But there's an obsession here. We have the Princess of Cups, Princess of the Palace of the Floods. I can't show you that. Well, I can, but it's got a little bit of nudity in it. It's got her boobies out. But they think you're fine. The Ace of Wands. This is the I'm sprung card. This is the male. The masculine. I've got the hots for you card. We have the Ten of Wands. There is too much bullshit with this connection for you to entertain the idea of coming back or them coming back. But I'm telling you, this person with the Ace of Wands here can be highly manipulative. Highly, highly manipulative. But here's the thing. I think they underestimate how much you've grown. I think you have outgrown this person by leaps and bounds. You are not the same person you used to be. They're triggered because they can't have you. And the person that they want doesn't exist anymore. You are not that motherfucker anymore. You are not that person that lets somebody treat you badly, put their hands on you, or manipulate and use you. This person is a liar. They're a liar. They betray you. They take advantage. Like, this person does not deserve you. They're very codependent. They probably made you feel very small. Like you needed them. Like without them, you don't have anything. You may have been financially dependent upon them. They may have taken you to a place emotionally or even moved you physically to a place where you didn't have very many connections. They probably discouraged you from having too many friends. Probably none of your friends probably like this person. Just take what resonates here. We have the King of Cups, Prince of the Chariot of Waters. And look at you. This Prince of Cups, this King of Cups, he's on a chariot. And that's energy. That's you moving on. Bitch, I'm moving on. I don't have time for your bitch punk ass motherfucking shit. Go find somebody else to put up with your nonsense. You be triggered, bitch. You deserve it. You deserve it. Go destroy yourself. May it all come back on you, bitch. You may have done a return to sender, and that might be what this is about. I feel obsession here with the Ten of Wands. Like they cannot escape you. Some of you guys, if you've done a return to sender, that's what this is. We have the Five of Swords, Lord of Defeat. Yeah, they just cannot get you out of their system. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. They are burning with desire for you. It's going to consume them. May they reap what they sow. You know what I'm saying? And we have the Empress. She came out in reverse, but I'm not feeling her that way. Like, you're the fucking Empress here. It doesn't matter your gender. Okay, you're coming out on top. This feels like a narcissist, a sociopath, someone whose thinking is so just almost chemically like misfiring, or it's cross-wired in some way that they don't know how to have a healthy relationship. And if they can't have you, then nobody can. And I feel like there may be some stalking energy here. Some of you may have gotten some kind of protective order, but I want you to know that you're protected. Okay, this energy is going to spin like a top on itself. But keep your guard up, keep your doors locked, and keep your eyes open. Okay. This person is so highly triggered by you moving on, you growing in strength. Do not be afraid of this person. They want you in fear. Okay. They want you afraid because they think if you're afraid that they have a chance with you. They don't understand that fearful person that they took advantage of and abused and mistreated, that person doesn't exist anymore. You had to literally let that part of you go. She had to literally, I'm seeing someone crying massive tears in a bathroom on the floor, like weeping and sobbing. You literally mourned the death of that part of yourself to get away from this person. Man, I don't like this person who's triggered by you. May they reap what they sow. Octopus, someone is spiritually and physically all up in your energy. Do a cord cutting ritual to remove them. You guys, boom. This is your spirit guides coming through. This is your ancestors, God forms, goddesses, whatever you work with, your guides telling you, you need a cord cutting. You need to cut the cord of this motherfucker. Okay. If you've done one, you need to do another. Okay. If you don't know how to do one, look it up. If you don't feel comfortable doing it yourself, find you someone who can do you one. Lady Magdalene at Magdalene's Crafts, she offers all kinds of different services. She's very, very good. She's extremely talented. And I don't push people who, do castings and things like that, but she is the real deal. Okay, so I just putting that out there for you guys if you guys don't know what to do. And she's very reasonable. And I feel like this person right here is highly triggered. Cord cutting came out, and man, you'll put an end to this situation. You can do it yourself. You don't have to hire somebody, though. You can absolutely do it yourself. It's very simple. And I'm telling you, it works. You will feel the release of the energy. It's like magic. Because it is. It is. Yeah. Okay, I say this often in my readings, but I'm going to say it again. If you have anything this person has given you, take it and put it in a box with some salt and put it in the back of your closet if you have to keep it. Okay, if they gave you anything for Christmas or the holidays, don't use it. Okay? Don't interact with their energy. If you have children with this person, do as little interacting with their energy as possible. Okay? You want to starve out this energy. Okay, we have tree shrew. Let me see if I can read this. Okay. This person has a bad habit. It could be drinking too much. They don't know how to heal and find peace to defeat the monster. Addiction. So if this person has a drinking problem or a substance abuse problem, they're deep in it. Okay, and they're triggered and they're using. All right. So please be safe. Ask for protection from your ancestors, your guides, your angels, whatever you work with. Look into cord cutting. If you already done one, do another one. Okay, do all the legal things you need to do to protect yourself. This person, if you know who it is and you have it under control, then you know. Okay, if you know who this is and you're triggered by this person as well, like you're a little afraid, do what you need to do to protect yourself. Do not be afraid of this person. They want you afraid, because they feel like they can control you when you're afraid. Don't let this motherfucker intimidate you. This is a weak-ass punk who hides behind brutality. They're very weak. And that cord cutting, they're going to spin into their own self-destruction. Okay? If you've already done this, they're spinning. Okay. And if you have done a cord cutting and you're still having some issues, cut it again. Cut that cord over and over until you don't need to cut it anymore. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Okay, let's get some letters and charms for you guys. Okay, group 3, these are going to be your letters and your charms. Now, these could be your initials, their initials, a name, a word, a screen name, something meaningful. Just take what resonates here. So I'm going to read your letters off for you. Okay, we have XALHF, QVSUGFM, SKN, JYZT, NKEYIUL, MCWDMAI. All right, we have jack-o'-lantern here. Protect yourself, okay? Some of you guys need to put some salt around your door. Look into like a witch's claw, look into warding, look into like black salt as well, sage, Palo Santo, do it all, honey. We have a tower. And I feel like you've had a tower fall with this person or you're about to. Okay. If you've done a cord cutting, probably the tower has already fallen. When you cut the cord, you may have a tower fall with them. In other words, you may hear from them. Okay. But don't allow that to like affect you. When you hear from them, you may like get a message or something that they're angry or something like that. Or you may hear of them having some issues. Like you'll get some kind of message, either from spirit, from them, or from somebody saying like, hey, they're having a hard time, that kind of thing. But don't allow it to affect you. Just keep going. Okay. Keep moving away from their energy. As you cut the cord, move away. Don't spend time reflecting on them. Don't spend time reflecting on your relationship. You can do that later once your energy with this person is completely separated, okay? Because I feel like this person is so obsessed with you. They're not having any peace here. There's no peace of mind here. There's no clarity. I feel confusion with this person. And if they can get in your way of getting any kind of resources, like if you've had a child with this person, they may not be giving you any money for like the child. They may be getting in your way of getting any kind of benefits or resources for your child. They may be getting in the way of you getting like medical care and things like that. They may have left you with a lot of bills. I feel like there may be some financial blockages that once you start to get some distance from this person, even more so, you will find that things kind of start to work out for you. But it really is about putting space between you and this person. And this is a timeless reading, but we are moving into Mercury retrograde, and this person may try to come back in, but they are the same as they always were. In fact, I feel like for those of them that have drinking problems or substance abuse problems, they're definitely struggling with them, because they're so triggered by you leaving. I feel like they did not think this would ever happen in a million years. They thought they had you right where they wanted you. And they can't believe that you have the audacity. That's what I'm hearing. The audacity to leave them. How dare you? You can't live without them. They're still in their codependency with you. They don't see things the way you see things. I think that's what you really need to understand here. The way they see things is completely different. They don't see toxicity. They don't see abuse. They don't see those things. But you and I both know that's exactly what went on. And you are far better off without them, irregardless of the tower. I feel like the tower is falling for them. I feel like they're going to, if they are dealing with any kind of addiction here, they're going to be made to confront it. And it may be that they get caught, like drinking and driving or something like that, and they get arrested, or they have to deal with the financial issues. They may start partying more and get in trouble that way. But there's definitely some like dealing with karma, dealing with the consequences of their bad behavior. You can't go around being a bully, trying to intimidate someone into getting back together with you, taking advantage of people, throwing your weight around, being sloppy, and expect the universe to keep supporting you. and making things happen for you. Eventually, your little house of cards falls down, and it's heavy, especially when you are in a drained, punked out, strung out state. And this person's going to hit rock bottom, and it's not going to be pretty. Not at all. Okay. And I feel like your guides, your ancestors, all the energies that are around you, I feel like you have a grandmother around you specifically. There's something about a garden with a grandmother here. There's a message coming through. I have a house, I have a garden. I'm feeling like a story is coming through. Like a grandmother wants you to start growing plants or have a garden. She wants you to remember the gardens you had together. For some of you, there's some kind of business. Like something to do with your grandmother, something she taught you, some recipe, something. This is very specific and it won't resonate for everyone, but I would be remiss if I didn't mention it because I feel her standing right next to me telling me, tell them. I feel like her name was like Tessa, some of her, like Tessa, Tessie. I got a B name. I got a Bautiude. That name, Birdie. I'm trying to figure out this name. Beattie, Beatie, Bo, as well. That's just Jessica, Jessie, Jessup. Those are just some names. Just take what resonates there, all right? Okay, group 3, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you wonderful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Group 4, all of you that selected this black skull, this is going to be your reading all about who have you triggered, who is triggered by you. So keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. I will be pulling more cards as I go for clarity, and at the end of the group I'll be getting letters and charms to get some more details about who have you triggered. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, we have parsley, death. Oh, that's pretty intense to start off this reading. Who have you triggered? Okay, we have dispirited. You have pissed somebody off completely and utterly. They are highly pissed off. We have intrusion. Okay, wow. You guys. Okay, we have Samaritan. I'm going to read the shadow attributes. Exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Okay. We have networker. Shadow attributes. Conveys information only for personal gain. Spreads fear and falsehood. Oh. We have shadow attributes, detective, voyeurism, falsifying information. Okay. All right. We have Black Widow, a dangerous woman. Oh. We have growth. Inner child. Rabbit. Next new moon, go outside and connect with the moon and the earth. Release the negative thoughts and be gentle with yourself. Cuckoo. I love this one. Your mantra and affirmations will manifest divine times. So continue to speak them and don't give up. Flamingo. You're becoming more confident and aware of your beautiful power, and people are becoming more fascinated by you. Okay, I'm going to need some clarity here. Okay, so I want to find out about who is this dispirited, pissed off person who feels like you have intruded, because I feel like they feel like you've intruded upon their space and they don't like it. They want you to stop being so intrusive. I hear like you're going where you're not invited. You need to watch your ass. Someone feels very confrontational here. Tell me more. This dangerous woman, it feels feminine in nature. I feel like you're very positive, and this person's very triggered by your positivity. Tell me about this person. This woman, it feels feminine. Hiding your true self. Okay, they think you're fake. They think you're fake. You're not being real. You're too happy. You're too positive. You're hiding something. It's not real. Okay, we have today for tomorrow. Okay, so they're holding hands. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have 2 twins here. So could be sister, could be a friend, someone who used to be a friend, could be a frenemy. Okay, tell me about this intrusive energy. Tell me about this intrusive energy. Have you caught their partner's eye? Have you caught somebody's eye at work? Does this have to do with work? I feel like this could be work, or this could be a relationship. Like this could be friends who are interested in the same person, and that person's interested in you. I'm feeling different stories here. So take what resonates here. Tell me more. Okay, we have in reverse the Knight of Wands. Okay, someone is feeling very dispirited with you. Okay, they are not happy at all with you. Some of you guys may have taken a position that they wanted at work. They got passed over. For some of you, I'm seeing a hair salon as well. Like something happened at a hair salon. Maybe you got the chair they wanted, or you got moved up to like second level or first level hair person. Or this could be also at like a nail salon or something with that kind of stuff. Also seeing in an office as well. But I'm also seeing this socially. Okay, so I'm seeing like you are with their person. Okay, so couple of things with that. Okay, we have Temperance in reverse. Okay, I'm feeling like this could be someone who's either your friend or was with the person you're with, is an ex. Sometimes these exes show up in my readings, okay? And you may be friends or know each other in some way. So just take what resonates here. But I feel like they hate you. They really, really hate you. And they really hate how positive you are. I think this person talks highly of you, whether you're together or not. This other person that you're both interested in really likes you, and they talk very positively of you. If this is a boss, they really like you. Like they enjoy your work. They enjoy having you in the office. They like your outlook. I think you're a team player. Lots of team energy here. For some of you, it's just like you got picked over them, and they resent the fuck out of it. I put in the time. And you're intrusive. You are not welcome here. That's what I'm hearing. This person feels a little bit like a bully. This may be someone who was like a frenemy. Someone who smiles to your face and bullies you and talks shit about you behind your back. They don't like that you're growing. You may have outgrown this person as well. We have the Hermit. Yeah. They feel like they've been left in the cold. Okay, the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Like things have slowed down for them at work or in this relationship. They're overlooked. Maybe they're not getting invited out like they used to be. Maybe socially things are shrinking for them because they're acting. So I feel like they talk shit about you behind your back, and the people who have to listen to this don't want to interact with them socially, be this work friends or social friends. And I feel like when people talk positively about you, they're very triggered by it. They don't want to hear anything good about you. And it's really grating on people's nerves. And they just really want you to be removed from their energy. They don't want to have you around them anymore. And they can't figure out how to get rid of you. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, see, there's an air about them of like not being successful, like their network falling apart. I feel like they put on a good show, but they don't put the work in, whether that is relationships or at work. Okay, I feel like this is either social. I don't feel family as much as social or work here. And I feel like people are starting to look at them like they're just trouble at work, like all they do is cause drama. I think friends are looking at them like they cause drama. I think if this involves like a third party situation, I think the person uh, isn't attracted to them, namely because they have an ugly soul, like their heart is ugly. There's a lot of bitterness with this person. They're very greedy, and what's happening is they're being kind of ostracized. And I feel like they blame you. It's like you're their scapegoat. And so anytime anything positive happens for you, anytime anyone talks positively about you, it drives them absolutely fucking insane. And this is someone who like will sit around on a Friday night and just think about how much they hate you. They will literally like take a shower, do their makeup if they're feminine or masculine or them, whatever, doing their makeup, getting all dressed up, thinking about how much they hate you, like getting ready. Like they put a lot of energy into thinking about how intrusive you are and how much they hate you to the point that it can feel like a psychic attack. We had a psychic attack, I think it was group 1. I can't remember for sure, but it might have been group 1 had the psychic attack card that came out. And I feel like you guys probably feel this. But I don't think it's dampened your spirits. I think you've been like, oh well, it's not the first person to hate me. I think you're used to people like hating on you because you tend to try to look at the glass as half full versus half empty. And we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you don't allow the negativity of other people to trap you. When it comes to drama, you're just like, no. I'm just not having it. I'm not having that kind of drama in my life. I don't need that. Like, I've been there, done that. This may be a friend that you've outgrown. You've just matured and moved on, and things are moving well for you. People see your value, and you see your own value. And things are moving forward, and they're very jealous. They're jealous of what's happening for you. Why isn't it happening for me? Why can't it happen for me? Because everything for them is about appearance. They're not doing the work. But there is an element here with the Black Widow about revenge. And I know that you're a very happy and positive person, group 4, but you need to be careful. Because this person's highly triggered, and I feel like with this detective energy, falsifying information, they may start making up stories about you if they haven't already, like false gossip. Well, all gossip is, false, but like lies, outright lies. If you've ever told them anything secretive about you, they may tell people those things. So get ready, okay? Lace up your boots, because this person may start coming for you. Because I feel like this person's just bitter. And they're triggered, and they're tired of being triggered. And I feel like they spent so much time thinking about hating you that they're reaching a point where they're going to act upon it in some way. They're going to act out. Okay, we have a lizard. Feelings from a long-term friend will start creeping up on them, and they'll want more than a friendship. Okay, what I'm feeling with this is the feelings of hatred are going to creep up. And they're going to start drama. They're going to try to start drama. Now, this is a timeless reading, but when I'm recording this is during a time where we'll be entering a Mercury retrograde. And sometimes this kind of drama pops up. So just be prepared, okay? I encourage you to stay in your positivity. Don't let this person, steal your thunder, steal your shine, okay? Because they have a lot of problems. You probably know that already. And you can be positive and happy and bring them donuts and hug on them and be the best friend in the world, and they will still hate you. They have a lot of internal conflict going on, okay? And there's nothing that you can do to make that better. And you succeeding to them is like an insult. They're insulted by it. It's weird. it's weird for someone to have so much energy focused on hating someone else. But I also feel like you guys may have history, at least some of you, for the who this resonates for. And so there may be something coming from that. They may feel like people have always seen you as like the good one or the golden one or the one that always gets the good grades or the one that always almost feels like it might be a sibling rivalry for a few of you or a friendship that feels like a sibling rivalry. And I feel like this person's like tired of being overlooked. Um, and because of that, we're entering a time where they may act upon it. They may try to fight with you or start some kind of drama. So just be aware of it. All right. Okay, let's get you some letters and some charms. Okay, group 4, these are your letters and your charms. Now, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates. These could be your initials, their initials, a name, a word, something meaningful. Just take what resonates here. So I'm going to read off your letters. We have EDWUA, NDZAMEH, OBZQTFY, JSRXYEC, VCATPMUR. Okay, you guys, you got a lot of charms here. I'm feeling, while I was going through your letters, I feel like a strong presence of a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Gemini, strong, strong Gemini energy here. I feel a lot of jealousy. We have the may you always have a shell in your pocket and sand between your toes. I feel like you guys need to stay grounded. Okay, I think you know that. I feel like you guys are very spiritual. You're just very spiritual, very positive. You may be a star seed or a light worker. You're very talented. You're very intuitive. You need to listen to your intuition when it comes to this situation. I really think ignoring this person is very powerful because they hate to be ignored. They hate it. They absolutely hate it. We have the guitar here. You guys may be talented in music or have some kind of talent using your voice as well. I think people really enjoy being around you, and this person hates that people like you so much. I think you have incredible faith in yourself and other people. I think you take people at face value, and I think you believe in the good in people. I feel the star as like a clear crystal quartz energy, and I feel like working with clear crystal quartz will help ground your energy as well. And I feel this star as more like an obsidian energy, which is a protective energy, black obsidian, or what is the other obsidian energy I'm picking up on? There's another color. Anyway, I'm feeling like psychic protection here. So maybe work with some obsidian and some clear crystal quartz. You can use the clear crystal quartz to amplify the obsidian energy, and you can put you can visualize like a force field around you that's shielding you from psychic attacks from this person. I definitely feel like they definitely send you a lot of hateful energy. They want you to fail because you haunt this person. We have a couple of ghosts here. You haunt this person. And we have this little kitty cat here, and I feel like you have just really cute, adorable energy. I think people just genuinely adore you. They think you're adorable, and I do think you bring out nurturing with people. I think you make people feel comfortable. I don't think this person does. I think there's something very cold about this person. Their eyes may be very piercing. There's something about their face that people don't trust. And they may have dark hair. It may be very straight. They may have very harsh features. I'm seeing like their lips may be very thin, very like tight. It's like they're always tensed up. They don't communicate in a very warm way. Emotions may not come naturally for them. And I feel like you tend to be very warm, and they read that as weakness. And there have been times where they have used that. They've tried to take advantage of that. But here's the thing. You're warm, you're sweet, but you're also not a doormat. And you know about keeping boundaries. Like you know about balance. They underestimated you. And now they don't. And I think they feel like a fool for some of you because they underestimated you. And here you are having people's attention. And they want that attention. And they literally think that if you have the attention, well, they can't have the attention too. You can't share the spotlight. They're that kind of person. All right. So, yeah, I think just stay in your positivity and keep moving forward. This person is one of those people that's always going to be triggered by someone and is always going to be trying to start some kind of shit with somebody. You happen to be that person right now. And if you work with this person, it'll always be like this until one of you moves on. Okay. So you have a little enemy, but I feel like you're just not having it. Like you're in a different place. You're in like a different energy. Y'all have different frequencies, right? And I feel like your energy can kind of catalyst this person to be a better human being, or it will catalyst them to kind of act out like they're doing now, like they're thinking about doing. So just have your guard up, which you probably already do with this person. And may the chips fall where they may, all right? Because you're very protected. So lean into your protections, lean into your spirituality, lean into your craft, whatever you practice, all right? Okay, group 4, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, let me know down in the comments below. If you want to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And I will see you, beautiful, magical creatures, next time. Bye, guys.